Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Hugo. This is Signs of the Pastime, and today is Christmas Eve. And I'm headed to the Orlando area to hang out with some family. And I got a special someone with me today. What do you want to tell the guys?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, that's right. In this video, it's going to be more hobby generosity talk. I've received some gifts from friends recently, so I'm going to open those up. Not on video, I'm just going to open it tonight with my family. That's how we do it, Christmas Eve style. That's when we open our gifts. Just like my buddy here who received the gift, right? From who?
Mr. Dan.
Mr. Dan, that's right. Old Sarge Collects. We can't wait. Also, being that my family is all together and it's kind of a rare occurrence these days, I brought a ball that hopefully, I got plans for this ball. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully by the end of the video, I'll have it, my mission accomplished. Hey guys, it's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to everyone. I just want to talk a little bit about some of the things that I've been receiving from friends here in the Cardmunity. And I picked this spot here, Osceola Heritage Park, as a place to just show some of these things. This is a special occasion for me. I have a lot of memories here. This is the former spring training home of the Houston Astros, which is a favorite team of a great guy that I'm going to talk about here in a couple of minutes. This spot is just a great spot because my mom's house is about 3 minutes that way, and my mother-in-law's house is about 3 minutes that way. So I'm heading to my mom's house right now to go celebrate Christmas with them. And we just had a great morning with my mother-in-law. And anyway, let's get to showing some of the stuff that I've received. The first item I want to show is actually a prize that I won from Alex over at Bowman 53. He had his live stream trivia contest that was celebrating 1,000 subscribers. And I happened to win a book that I really wanted, and that's this here, The Soul of Baseball. It's a book about Buck O'Neil, and I'm going through this right now, and I'm excited because I plan on doing a follow-up video to the first video I ever made here on my channel about Buck O'Neil. So that's great, and I received this card from Alex as well. It's just an awesome Jackie Robinson card that I can just display all year round. So thank you very much, Alex. I love the book, and I love the card. The next guy I want to acknowledge is my friend Drew over at Clean Cheap Shots. Drew recently interviewed former big league pitcher Eddie Watt, and it's a great interview. Go check it out. He broke it down into 4 different parts. And one thing that Drew did that's really cool and unique is he asked some of the friends in the community to ask Mr. Watt some questions. And Drew reached out to me and asked me if I had a question to ask Mr. Watt, which I did. And you gotta go check out the interview to see what the question was. But what's cool is Drew wrote down the question and he had Mr. Watt sign the back of the index card, which I love, and I plan on doing a video about this as well. And also Drew is such a generous guy that he sent me my first playing days card of Jimmy Pearsall, 1957 Topps, which Jimmy Pearsall is, again, one of the most interesting guys in baseball history. And it's another guy I plan on doing a video about. So thank you so much for these, Drew. And the next guy that I received the gift from is my best friend and yours, Scott from Reindeer Studios. Sent me this great card. Look at that, it's 1952 Wheatie style with the reindeer on the front. It's got a great message from Scott. Scott is just, everyone knows, such a creative guy, very artistic, and he's also very generous. He sent me these 2 great art cards that he created. These are from his Inktober drawings that he made this year. You got Jose Ramirez right there and Roy Hobbs from The Natural. So thank you so much, Scott. I love these. That was very thoughtful of you. And it's so nice to have some of your artwork in my collection now. The next friends I want to say thank you so much to are Paul and Leah from Fast Breaks and Breakfast. Sent me this great card of Santa Claus up to bat. Hey, bada bada. And I love the card, but in addition to that, they also sent me a couple of great baseball cards. The first one is a 1952 Bert Cross, Ray Noble, former catcher of the New York Giants, and also catcher for the New York Cubans for a few years there. Ray Noble is just an amazing Cuban player. And these are the type of guys that I love to collect. And I never had a Bert Cross card. So this is very, very awesome of you guys. Thank you so much, Paul and Leah, for sending me this card. And I was so thrilled to receive that, but then there was something else in the package, and this just really blew me away. This is a Minnie Minoso autograph card from the 1993 Ted Williams Card Company. As you guys know, it's a set that I collect, and I'm trying to get autographs for that set. And you know, Mini Mendoza is one that I constantly look for, and I found one recently and I almost pulled the trigger, and then I just thought, well, I'm gonna have to get it certified, and I don't know, maybe it's not the right time. You know, I figured I was gonna find something else better down the line, and then I get this from Paul and Leah, and look at this beautiful card, all certified by Beckett with that beautiful signature by Miñoso. Is there a better signature in baseball? I don't know. I just think it was, Manny Miñoso is just again, one of the all-time greats, a great Cuban ball player, and now a Hall of Famer, which is well deserved. So Paul and Leah, this is so much, I mean, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. This is very, very generous of you, very thoughtful. I opened these last night because that's how our family does it. Christmas Eve, clock strikes 12 and we're opening gifts. So I went to bed with a big smile on my face. So thank you so much, guys. This was really, really awesome. And the last friend I want to say thank you so much to is my friend Dan, Old Sarge Collects. Dan sent me a great gift a few days ago. I received it on my birthday, and I was tempted to open it, but I figured let me wait till Christmas. He sent something also for my son, so we opened it last night, and it was such a blast. We had such a good time opening this, Dan. Thank you so much, brother. Merry Christmas. But I'm going to show you some cards that Dan sent me. Check that out. A 1986 Jose San Francisco, aka Jose Canseco Sport Flicks. Try to shake that, see if you can see it. With the old flip here from SGC, which I like. I like the smaller numbers, and it's nice to have one of these in my collection. As you can see, it's from 1986 rookies. This is great. Dan, you know me so well. I love Canseco. 86 was a special year. That's when I came to the US, and Canseco was a big, one of my big favorites as a kid. Let's go through these cards. The first one is Uncle Mike. That is Dan's uncle, Mike Morgan, who made this Score Select Aces set from 1993. I love these cards with the foil. Beautiful cards, so it's nice to see Mike Morgan on that. I also got a Will Clark. Me and Dan talked a little bit about Will Clark, and there's actually a video I'm planning sometime soon at a property right across the street from this ballpark that I'm going to talk about Will Clark. Also, I got this card from Dan. It's Willie Mays, Ernie Banks, and Hank Aaron in their Negro League uniforms. This is from the Ron Lewis. It's kind of like the Diamond Kings version that he made of the Negro Leaguers. I love that set that he did. This is a promo card that he included in that set. So thank you so much for this, Dan. I got a cool retro sticker of the Red Sox with Fenway Park in the back. This is pretty awesome. Just talking about Diamond Kings from the Negro Leagues. Here's the Diamond Kings of Teddy Ballgame. Me and Dan both have so much respect for Ted Williams, for his service to our country and the type of ball player that he was. And of course, as a Red Sox fan, Teddy Ballgame is right at the top, right? I also got this beautiful Jackie Robinson 2009 Topps Tribute card that's numbered out of 219. Just a beautiful, like, Dodger blue card there. What's really cool about this one is Dan is having a contest right now, and he's asking us to show Hall of Fame players in cards post-retirement, like this one here of Jackie Robinson. And he's having a bonus that if you show a numbered card like this, a serial number card, you get an extra entry into the contest. So go check out Dan, subscribe to him, do a contest for him. He has an awesome prize. Like, it'll blow you away to see what kind of prize he has. And check this out. I got one of Dan's favorite ball players, and I love him too, Jose Altuve. Got to watch Jose Altuve play here in spring training for the Astros. So this is really awesome. And we know, me and Dan talk about how Altuve gets a lot of hate, even here in the hobby, but he is going to go down as one of the best second basemen of all time. He's going to be top 3 all time, no doubt about it. And look at this. Me and Dan recently talked about this. Project 2020 cards and Project 70. I'm really late to the party with this one, but I will be picking up some more. So he sent me another Teddy Ballgame. Look how cool that is. The splinter right here on the bottom. The Splendid Splinter. Teddy Ballgame. All right, now these I gotta do some homework on. I'm not familiar with these. They're very vintage. And one of them is a tobacco card. And I'm gonna show you this first one here. It's Brazil, Flags of the World. Just a beautiful card with the big Brazilian flag on there. I'm not sure what year this is. I'm gonna have so much fun looking this up. But I love the Brazilian flag with Ordem Progresso right here. Got the guy sifting the coffee beans with Rio de Janeiro right there on the bottom. And check out the back of that card. You can learn a little bit of Portuguese, which I had some fun looking through. What was interesting here is I actually flew from Rio de Janeiro to New York, and it gives you the air miles from Brazil or Rio de Janeiro to New York, which is 4,810 miles. So I actually made that trip. That's how I came to America in '86. So I love this card. Thank you so much, Dan. I officially have a Brazilian card, which is really cool. And the other one is a tobacco card. And now I have 2 tobacco cards in my collection, and that's thanks to Dan. He's given me both of them. If you remember in the previous video, he sent me this awesome Allen & Ginter's Flags of the States card of Florida, which I proudly display in my room now. And now he has sent me this one, which is a John Player & Sons Player Cigarettes. This is, I'm gonna have so much fun looking this up. I don't know how Dan finds these awesome cards. So it's nice to have that in a card. And I'm gonna have that one displayed alongside my Florida card. So now I got the place I used to live and the place I live now. And these 3 are gonna sit very nice. These are cards that you want to display. Look at the beautiful artwork and just the history behind them. So Dan, this, it's amazing, brother. Thank you so much. You've been so generous and kind. You also sent my son some cards, which he had so much fun opening up. This is just you guys, every single guy I talked about here, and just so many other guys in the hobby that have just shown generosity and kindness. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to everyone. Take care. Thank you everyone for watching, and happy holidays. From my family to yours. And do y'all remember that baseball I showed in the beginning? Well, I got my family to sign it. My mom signed the sweet spot, my siblings signed the rest, along with my wife, my son, and my brother-in-law. Even I got into the action and signed it myself. And of course, my brother-in-law had to sign it Sandlot style, Baby Ruth. Thank you so much for sending to me.